Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is Zach here with CapZTV. Season 7, episode 5 of Fear the Walking Dead just came out on AMC Plus today. And this episode was pretty good. I'm gonna tell you guys what though. The previews for the next episode. All I'm saying is CRM in Fear looks like a lot. I can't wait. I'm gonna look at the trailer some more, but putting it that way. But spoiler warning, if you guys haven't seen the episode yet, let's talk about Till Death, featuring the return of Dwight and Sherry. And if you guys like Walking Dead content, be sure to subscribe to the channel because we have both shows going right now, as well as part 2 of the final season of Walking Dead coming back. I think it's in February, but I'm sure we'll be getting some more news about that soon. And yeah, so this, like I said, this features the return of Dwight and Sherry. Basically, they become these outlaw, like cowboys, I don't know, outlaws that do good though, kind of like they're not completely like good guys, but they like do stuff for ethical reasons. They only take you out if like you're not ethical. And you get like this little exchange where they find someone who's been stealing fruit and they're able to return it and they get some, but they kill one of them, and Dwight, you could tell Dwight didn't want to kill anyone today, but that's kind of how it went. And when they get at return, they get to take some fruit back to the little cellar that they stayed in when the bombs went off, and they're still hanging out with the Larsons, which is the family that lived there. And they get a call to go do something. Like they convinced the family. The family was thinking about leaving to go find Padre, but they convinced, or well, leaving because they don't know Padre exists. Rather, I do believe. And Dwight convinced them to stay, that they're gonna find it, and then they go out to help on this call, which ends up being a setup by Strand getting them into the tower. And at one point, he even references as a sanctuary, and like Sherry's like, oh, "Yeah, this doesn't seem Negan like at all, does it?" So you got that going through the back of the head of Dwight and Sherry, I think, throughout the episode when it comes about Strand. But Strand confirms that Wendell, Sarah, and John Senior are there, and that Morgan and Sarah have crossed paths, but not everyone's welcome. And he wants to make a deal to find this girl named Mickey, and because she's very valuable, as he was saying, and that them two could stay there if that's the case. Well, what we come to find out, when they go to find Mickey, it's not the fact that he wants Mickey because she's like super valuable. He wants to find out how she escaped. And basically, what she did was like used a bunch of phone books as armor because they can't bite through them. Well, they can, but it takes a long time. And she walked straight through the fucking dead because that was the only way out. And yeah, it's just kind of like really crazy. And Mickey chills out when like Sherry and Dwight are like, "Yo, we're here to help you find your husband." Like, fuck Strand. And we come to find out that Mickey is a professional wrestler as well as her husband was, and Dwight was like fangirling out about it. It was kind of cool, and like she's like, nah, nah, nah," and like he ends up like, "Yeah, that's you," and then it's a pretty cool moment. And so basically, they're gonna go get some the Larsons, and they're gonna go help find this her husband. Well, they arrive at the cellar, which has been attacked, and the Larsons all dead, which makes Dwight question things, and he's like, I don't know, maybe Strand is the only way and this and that. Like he was really, because he wanted things to be safe. And later in the episode, we find out that he actually wants to have kids one day. Like he said that he's just recently been discovering that, so like he thought that's the only way it might be possible, is somewhere safe like that. But Sherry takes off without him to go to help Mickey find the gym where her husband should be, the gym that they opened up after their wrestling career, and it's overrun by walkers. And in the meantime, Dwight's going back to where the Strand had the setup. He found his old horse, but then the one guy who got away from the early part of the episode was hired by Strand, and that guy is who killed the Larsons and took pictures. And Dwight ends up letting him get eaten by zombies and takes his horse back. And he's basically on the way to the gym. And in the meantime, to get in, they did the Walker Guts technique on her phone book stuff, and that all kind of went awry when the door was locked, and they end up having to shoot it open, but they get in. But there's just a ton of walkers, and Sherry's about to call Strand as Dwight shows up. He's like, "No, he killed the Larsons. He this and that. Like, I'd rather die out here with you than hide behind bars with him." Then they have this really crazy thing where they're doing a bunch of wrestling moves, killing walkers in really cool ways. It was kind of fun. It was fun music, pretty dope. And then we've come to find out because his Nikki's husband was in there right before all the walkers collapsed. Like she had to face like she seen him and Jerry put him out. But Dwight cleans up the body and finds the note on it, and he leaves a note to find Padre and don't give up and find someone in their corner and this and that. And so like Dwight, so now basically it's also in the conversation where Dwight reveals to Sherry they kind of want to have kids, and he's like Sherry's like, you know, let's let life happen. If we have a kid out here, we have a kid out here. We'll figure out how to make it work. We always do. So now we got the three black bandits or whatever they were calling it, and it would appear that the stalkers did a fake call to set them up, but they want to find Padre together, and that's kind of where it lets off. And it was also really cool. I found out from the behind the insider thing that Lenny James Morgan directed the episode, and I think it was a pretty sweet episode. But it's really crazy because there's so many like little nods to like at one point Dwight's like, "Oh, I don't want to be like him," like from killing people. I'm pretty sure he's referring to like Negan. These guys don't know. Like, I don't know how much time has passed in Fear in correlation with the regular show, but like Negan somewhat redeemed himself, at least in a lot of viewers' eyes. Like, obviously Maggie would like to say different, but yeah, I'm kind of curious what like Dwight would and Sherry would think seeing Negan from season 11. I'm really curious, you know. But yeah, so now we gotta figure out what's going on with the stalkers trying to team up with these guys. Well, forcefully team up with them. And then we also had the CRM. Looks like they have a very heavy presence in the next episode, and I'll be doing a video on that trailer. I'm really excited. This looks really cool, especially with Walking Dead World Beyond really gearing up for the last few episodes. Be really cool if this ended up tying together. I doubt it does, but it would be really cool, wouldn't it? You know what I mean? But anyways, let me know what you guys think. I don't think this was like Beer's been entertaining, but it's not like really been great. But I've been, Walking Dead World Beyond's kicked up, so like I'm really enjoying that. I'm hoping this kicks up about when these last few episodes are done. So like like I said, it would be really nuts if the CRM, whatever happens in the CRM and Fear is referenced in World Beyond or vice versa. That'd be really cool. Don't think it'll happen. Well, actually, I don't. It's not that I don't think it'll happen. I just don't know. Anyways, let me know what you guys think in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe if you're in the Walking Dead content, and we'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.